Alrighty, good morning, ladies. I hope we are doing well. Today, we're going to be talking about the power of your words and the language and the phrases and sentences that you say that may be holding a significant weight over you, that if we change would actually shift the way that you're showing up for yourself in this affair relationship. So if you don't know me and you haven't come across these videos before, my name is Kate London and I'm an affair recovery coach, and I specifically work with women that are in affair relationships or maybe just gotten out of affair relationships. Wherever you're at, essentially you have been in a relationship with a married man, and that might be the mistress, the other woman, and ultimately long term this is not bringing you ultimate fulfillment. There is parts of you that is not feeling fully whole through this process. And so if that is you, these videos are here to support you on this confusing emotional journey of yours. So the first thing that we're going to be covering today is the power of your words. And I really want to specifically talk on the power of the phrase, I don't know. Now, this word, depending on how you use it, could be a word that opens you up for possibility. If you're surrendering to not knowing, then it could actually invite curiosity around, okay, I don't know, I am nothing, I don't know, I can learn and be curious around this subject. But it can also be a phrase where it shuts you off from the wisdom, the intuition that you have within you already. And when we constantly use a phrase over and over again, it can actually be an unconscious gateway to self-sabotage ourselves, to stop us from finding the answers we seek, to stop us from speaking our truth when actually we do know deep down, but you're blocking yourself because you could be afraid to speak your truth. You could be doing it to avoid conflict. And so the subconscious reaction that you have utilized and learned to take on is the phrase, I don't know. And so you might be in a conversation with someone and the way that you back down is being like, I don't know. Or your heart might be calling you to greater opportunity to act on greater things than right now what you are doing. And an easy way to step into the story of fear, to avoid ourselves from having to take the action on what deep down you know you must act on, the easy thing is to say, I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know how I would get a new job. I don't know how I would move countries. I just don't know how it's going to all work out. And when we paint this picture of I don't know all the time, we completely shut the curtains and cut ourselves off from being like, how can I know? What is there out for me? So again, there's so much talk out there around the power of I don't know in a possibility way of surrendering and being one to be open to learning. But also I want to be curious in asking yourself, where could the phrase that you're using, I don't know, actually be cutting you off from finding the answers that are already there? You're just too scared right now to hear them and acknowledge them in your life. So this is not just a phrase about I don't know. There is so many phrases that you could be using in your vocabulary. What I would like you to start doing, if this is something that you would really like to start tuning into, and there's so much power when these words you'll use on a daily and they will like show up throughout the day. So one thing I invite you to do is just tune in through the day and look at the words that you're using, the phrases that you're using, and are they supporting you and serving you in rising to a higher level, or are they actually shutting you down? And so if you just start tuning in to those words, I would love for you to write in the comments some of the words and phrases that you say that might actually not be serving you. And I would love if you've got some beautiful ones, like how can I know, or how can I find the answer? If you have some phrases that you ask yourself on a daily, pop them down below, because we also want to hear the empowering ones that serve us and bring us higher so that we can be resourceful in this affair situation. So, what are the phrases? What are the unconscious phrases that you use on a daily basis that might be actually subconsciously self sabotaging yourself from finding the answers, from speaking your truth, from avoiding conflict? There are so many reasons that we can use these strategies, just like the word which I am very good at, and I'm very good at like, which I'm definitely trying to get out of my vocabulary. It's fillers. They're unconscious fillers to buy time or whatever it might be. We don't need them. And the same with I don't know. What if you do know? If you did have the answer, what could it be? Deep down, you have the answers. Often it's a case of fear, utilizing that beautiful sentence as a way to buy us some time or to avoid actually facing what we know we must face. So I hope that helps. Leave some comments below. I would love to hear what you say on a daily basis. That is maybe an unconscious safety mechanism to support you on your journey of staying stuck in the story or to stay out of fear. So, bye for now.